Hey there all craft beer lovers, it's the Cider Fanatic here, back with another beer review. And today we're taking a look at a little bit of Swedish beer history actually. A little bit of an historical aspect today of this review. We're taking a look at Ryentorps Imperial Stout. So let's get into the specifics first before we move on then. So this is a 330ml bottle and it clocks in at 10% ABV. Very nice, clean looking label there. Very, very simple, but very clean at the same time. There's a little bit of text there in Swedish. So it says it's dark and strong with a light taste of licorice and coffee. A warming beverage where the aroma of toasted bread and sweet licorice contributes to a long and pleasant round-off. Inspired by the dawn, by the creaky armchairs and confidential talks. Well, something like that anyway, translated into English. Yeah, guys, a little bit of beer history, as I said. Ryentorp is a brewery, or was a brewery, I should say, because they have been put out of business. They don't exist anymore. I think it's almost a year now. So before they went, no, well, they didn't went bust or anything like that. But I think the owner moved on. He had a full-time job at the same time as he was managing his brewery. So, well, he wanted to do something else, and I think he's now head of productions at Oppigård's brewery. So he's still in the brewery business, but well, Ryentorp doesn't exist anymore. And I managed to secure this Imperial Stout, and I have been hanging on to this for, well, I don't know, 6-7 months perhaps. So with that said, guys, I want to do a little bit proper review of it. There's the bottle cap, just a plain one, black plain bottle cap. So with that said, let's get it out and see what we have then. Nice bit of smoke there on the bottle opening. Let's get the beer out. So yeah, it's always interesting to do a little bit of a review on beers that you cannot get hold of anymore. So I doubt that I did a search online and I couldn't find any of the beers from Ryentorp accessible anymore. So yeah, they're probably gone by now. So yeah, one of the last surviving bottles, I guess, from their Imperial Stout. Right, guys, with that said, let's check out what we have. There we go. Barely a finger of quickly dissipating tan-colored foam there. Looks nice. Pretty dark, almost jet black beer there. Let's get the aroma then. Oh yeah, a lot of dark roasted malts in there. Oh yeah, a little bit of sweet chocolate in there. Yeah, a little nice pleasant smell of coffee as well, cold coffee. Yeah, that lovely roasted toasty smell. She smells like an Imperial Stout, guys. With that said, cheers. And here's to Ryentorps Brewery and their Imperial Stout. Cheers, guys. All right. Okay, so up front, you definitely got some definitely roasted dark malts in there with a hint of sweet licorice, as the label said there, and that is actually true. It is a hint of sweet licorice, and you got the usual, the whole usual register there with a little bit of sweet chocolate as well. Very, very low sweetness, but still a little bit of sweet chocolate. Yeah, as I said, roasted malts, a little bit of sweet licorice in there. Surprisingly enough, the mouthfeel is very, very thin, and that is something that I don't really enjoy in my Imperial Stouts. I do want some more gloopy, thick mouthfeels, So yeah, but, well, it's drinkable. It's very drinkable. So with that said, I'm gonna go for the final sip, guys, and then I will rate this beer. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So guys, not for me. It's not really. I mean, it's a no thrills Imperial Stout. To be honest, there's not. It's not boozy, and that is a positive. So it's not boozy. You don't detect the alcohol in there, but it is very very thin. It's very thin mouthfeel, and beyond that, you do get the usual little bit of sweet chocolate, a little bit of sweet licorice as well, a lot of dark roasted malts, a little bit of coffee perhaps. But I mean, beyond that, it's not really doing it for me. So, but I mean, it's not a bad beer. But I'm glad I've got to try this one actually because I mean the brewery is closed down, so the beer doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna rate it, guys. Not the best one for me, what I've tried. I know it's easy to forget this beer, but I mean, glad I tried it anyway. I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's basically a little bit of a middle of the road Imperial Stout. So with that said, yeah, 2.5 out of 5 from the Cider Fanatic, guys. That was everything I had for today. So I'm gonna finish this beer now. Feel free, of course, to subscribe to the channel if you want. Comment if you like. Have you tried it? Have you seen it? What did you think of it if you tried it? Have a good one, guys. See you next time.